Welcome to Alpine Daily for our family devotional. Parents, this is the time of the week where you grab your kids and bring them around the computer, and let's talk about what we learned in kids' church yesterday. So this month we are celebrating the birth of Christ with Christmas, and this whole month we're going to be talking about the various parts of the Christmas story. And yesterday we talked about Jesus being born. The passage that we studied was from the book of Luke, chapter 2, 1 through 7. And this is part of the Christmas story where we learn that Joseph brought Mary to Bethlehem, and it's there where she gave birth to Jesus. And this is where we are so excited, and it's really the basis of Christmas. And we really want our children to understand what Christmas is all about. Kids, I know it's exciting to think about all the fun things that come along with Christmas, but the one thing that we highlighted yesterday was that Jesus was the greatest gift we could have ever received. And so as families, we want to really challenge our thinking to be focusing on what the reason for the season is, and that is Christ's birth. So this month we are focusing on compassion, which we define as caring enough to do something about someone else's need. So even on this picture here, you notice that it's wrapped with a big gift. We're focusing on Jesus being this great gift, but how compassionate God was to send us Jesus Christ. And so we're challenged this month to think about how we can think about someone else's need. And we learned from our Bible verse that we will be memorizing this month that God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son. Anyone who believes in him will not die, but have eternal life. Talk about a great gift. You know, we're using the NIRV version for the memory verse this month to really kind of challenge our thinking. This Bible verse has been heard many times and in many versions, but we really wanted all of us to stop and think about the words that we're saying. So rather than maybe a version you're familiar with, we're using this one. So as a family, I challenge you all to memorize this verse in a new, fresh way. So our bottom line that we talked about was that God gave us the greatest gift. And then the challenge is, what will you give? So as a family, discuss these couple of questions and see what kind of conversation you can have. For kids, who do you know that loves you enough to sacrifice for you? Now, you might be surprised to think of what answers you might come up with. And parents, what can you offer to people in need? And so as a family, discuss these questions and be thinking this month about what you can do